At Optavia, our mission is to offer the world lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. The following audio contains the personal testimonials of independent coaches and clients within the Optavia community. Their results are based on the unique experiences of their journey. We cannot guarantee like or similar outcomes. We hope these stories inspire you to continue your journey with or join Optavia, but please note they have not been verified and your individual journey to optimal health will vary. As always, it is our recommendation that you speak with a healthcare provider in the US or a doctor in Singapore and Hong Kong prior to beginning your journey with Optavia. Additionally, this audio may contain income or earning representations of some independent Optavia coaches. We cannot guarantee financial success. Success with Optavia is derived from successful sales efforts, which require hard work, diligence, skill, persistence, competence, and leadership. Optavia acknowledges that this audio may be accessible to Optavia coaches in the US, Hong Kong, and Singapore. For independent Optavia coaches operating in the US, please see the Optavia Income Disclosure Statement for statistics on actual earnings of US coaches under the US Compensation Plan. Please note that the Income Disclosure Statement only applies to independent Optavia coaches operating in the US under the US Compensation Plan and does not in any way constitute any representations as to actual or potential accrual of benefits for Hong Kong or Singapore coaches under the International Compensation Plan. Yours in Health, the Optavia team.
My name is Laura Gaffney.
And I am Bob Gaffney, and we are certified Optavia independent health coaches.
And we have been coaching for 4 years now. And we're just going to go ahead and start off with, well, I chose the first speaker, and it's you. Surprise.
All right.
So Bob's going to go ahead and share how we got started with our business.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on here. Thank you for your time this evening. I'd love to just share my story with you. Just for a few moments here. And well, obviously these are some pictures of me, but honestly, about 4 years ago, really was just a struggling small business owner. I'm in the health and fitness industry, so gym business, been in the business for about 30 years. And honestly, was looking for a solution not only for my personal health, was also looking for a solution to help out our gym members and also help out the community. And fortunately, this amazing opportunity with Optavia sort of came across my desk one day and was introduced to the program from my coaches, Sam and Harold Prestonbach. And from that, I have to tell you, it's just been an incredible whirlwind of success. Well, first of all, I will tell you that for me personally, being in the fitness industry, I thought that I knew what I was talking about. I thought I knew everything about diet and exercise and all that stuff. But I have to tell you, I know for me personally, it wasn't so much about how I looked on the outside, but it was how I felt on the inside. You know, I found that I really didn't have a great relationship with food. I found out that I was really rewarding myself with food and also punishing myself with the food. So with that, really helped me sort of open my mind to different areas in my life. But honestly, I didn't realize the opportunity that Optavia really was giving me in terms of having an opportunity to reach people on a much grander scale. And what I mean by that is that this business opportunity literally is a business without walls, and it gives us an opportunity to literally reach people all over the country and in certain parts of the world. And so for many of you on here, I think a lot of us will relate to, we just have been through and are still going through one of the worst pandemics we've ever seen. And way back in March, you know, our business, as well as thousands of other small businesses, were closed. We were actually closed for about 100 days. And during that time, I watched my business that I created from scratch, literally 17 years ago, completely crumble in front of my eyes. Crumbled so far down that I was faced with the decision that when we were able to open, what was that going to look like? And is this a business that I wanted to stay with? Whether it was based on hope or based on fear, I will tell you that we were faced with a very dire need to move forward with our lives. And so what I decided to do, because we had this amazing opportunity, was step out of fear, close our business, and use this opportunity with Optavia to reach people on a much grander scale. And so now, fortunately, we're able to be on a walkabout and live our lives on our terms and helping people on a much larger scale. So with that, what I would love to do is, this is a wonderful segue, and I would like to bring on our first speaker to share her story. And the great thing about this is a wonderful business partner and friend of ours. She actually did work for me at the front desk of our gym. And obviously the gym is no longer, but she is still a partner of ours. And we're just so honored to have her share her story with us. So with that, Molly McKennedy, can you please hop off and share your story with us?
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was waiting for someone to let me know. Thanks so much, you guys. Yes, I am a certified Optavia health coach. My name is Molly McKennedy. And my story starts off just what, Robert Gaffney just said. I was working at his gym. I was running the membership services side of the gym, and they approached me. This was about 3 years ago. They had been coaching for just over a year. And they approached me with this opportunity, and they didn't approach me because I looked like I physically needed to make a change. I had pretty much mastered my physical body because just from being a world-class duathlete, a competitive runner, and then also I have a degree in exercise and sports studies. So I had pretty much figured out the physical, part of being healthy, but we all know there's so much more to your health than just that. And so for me, what the opportunity to coach this program has done is given me a massive sense of purpose, impact, income, and then also really being part of just an amazing community. So purpose, the opportunity to give this gift to so many people and then watch them pay it forward and help their friends, their family, their neighbors. Wow, like just the ripple effect is incredible. And it fills me up. It gives me a massive sense of purpose. I really feel like this is what I'm called to do. And for so long, I didn't know what my purpose was. So this has really brought this out of me. And impact, gosh, in my business, I have clients all over the country, you guys: California, Texas, Arizona, Iowa, Ohio, Indiana, Delaware, Maryland. I mean, we're everywhere. This is a business without walls. And so the impact that you can create by being an Optavia health coach is just incredible. And then income. So let me share real quick something that happened to my husband and I. I had been building this business up for about a year when my husband, who is in IT and he's a CTO, lost his job. The company he was working for got completely gutted. And sometimes that's how corporate America functions. So the fact that we had built up this business to the point where we actually didn't have to worry. Now, he had been the sole provider income wise for our family for years. I stayed at home and raised our 3 kids. I was bringing in a little bit from working at the gym part-time, but nothing substantial. But the fact that we built up this business and just had the abundance to really not have to worry. And we actually ended up selling our house, and we executed on our plan to move to the beach. And, we really just changed our lives. And we could not have done that if we hadn't have built this business up and just had, the abundance that it's created for us. It's protected our family. And I'm just so grateful for that, you guys. And now here I am 2 years later, and it's just grown and grown and grown even bigger. And then the last thing I want to touch on is community. This community, you guys. So we have this right here, but every day I get to talk to people who inspire me and force me out of my comfort zone. And I get to inspire people. And it's just an amazing thing. During this whole time of this pandemic and COVID, I don't feel alone. I've been in my house a lot, just like a lot of us have, but I do not feel alone. In fact, I feel like I've gotten a lot closer to my Optavia family. And I want to say hello to my team because I know there's some team members that are on here watching this, and I love you guys. And I'm just so grateful for this opportunity. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up with this. If you're looking for a massive sense of purpose, if you want to make impact on people's lives, if you want to, help bring in some extra income to your family, and if you want a community who will help you grow, then this is the place. So reach out to the person who invited you to this call and have a conversation with them about how you can have this for yourself. And back to you, Bob.
Oh, thank you so much, Molly. And, since our business closed, yeah, we don't get to see each other in that same physical space anymore. But, I love that the relationship gets to continue, and we get to do life with you and other coaching partners. And, one thing is true. We're on a mission and we want to impact and better mankind. And we can't do that alone. We need a team. And so one reason that we need a team is because let's check out some statistics here, some worldwide statistics, and you'll see why it is going to take a big team. The worldwide obesity has nearly tripled since 1975. Most of the world's population live in countries where overweight and obesity kills more people than underweight. Some American statistics, almost a third of adults with partners, 31%, report that money is a major source of conflict in their relationship. 69% of workers were stressed over their finances, with fully 72% admitting to worrying about their personal finances at work. And in July 2020, rates of depression and anxiety in the US were more than triple those of early 2019. And I think we all know why that was. And the simple question, how are you, has just turned into an emotional minefield.
Yeah, absolutely. Just some real sobering statistics
Yes.
here. And so guys, let's talk a little bit more about, sort of our story and our credibility. And really, before I go into the details of our transformational program, I'd like to give you a little background on who we are. So who is Optavia? Okay, so we are a company that is committed to providing solutions for creating optimal health. Over 30,000 independent Optavia healthcares and healthcare professionals. Our co-founder, who is on the right there, is an independent certified Optavia coach, Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson, who is also your New York Times best-selling author. And our mission is to offer the world lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. On the left there is Medifast, and that is our parent company. And our clinically proven plans and products were developed by physicians, dietitians, and scientists, and have been used by more than 1.5 million clients and recommended by thousands of healthcare providers. Very proud to say that. We are an American company that owns its R&D, manufacturing, and warehousing facilities. We have a very strong corporate and field-led leadership. We are also a New York Stock Exchange company and extremely financially solid. We're also US-based, and honestly, we have over 1.5 million lives that have been impacted. Pretty powerful stuff.
Awesome.
So with that, let's keep moving.
So the system that Dr. A has provided and designed has really, it's a series of steps to create long-term success, to help you rewrite your story and create lifelong transformation, as you keep hearing us say, one healthy habit at a time. So let's go ahead and have a look at what our program has to offer and the system that has been proven. We have 4 components of our system. We have our independent Optavia coach, our Habits of Health transformational system, our Optavia community, and our scientifically designed fuelings. And each of these components equals 25% of your success. So if you put them together, that equals, you got it, that is 100% success. So let's break this down real quick. First, you have your coach, and your coach is really your guide, a real human being who offers one-on-one support, provides encouragement, and connects you, the client, to all the resources that you're going to need on your journey. And then we have our Habits of Health system. This is life-changing. We have the Amazing Habits of Health Manual, which is a reference guide full of information that really is going to change the way that you see things in your body and in your health. There's an app for your phone to guide you each step of the way, a life book, which is an interactive journal. It's really going to help you wake up through 26 different elements that will really help give you a different life experience. And of course, we have an interactive website that has all different kinds of tools for you. It is thehabitsofhealth.com. It is incredible. Our Optavia community, it is, gosh, I really think it's the glue. It's really what brings strength to us through joining numbers of like-minded individuals, like we're all here tonight. We do this through local and live and virtual events, private support groups, nutrition support teams, and our Habits of Health video calls, which are weekly, live, and interactive. You can also watch them in playback. So you have real ways to connect with more people who are on the same journey as you are. And of course, last but not least, our fourth component is our fuel plan. And I love our fuel plan. I experienced it, and it is truly proven. I personally love having increased energy, low cravings, structured weight loss plan. And for me, I just experienced a whole new level of health. I lost 40 pounds in 10 weeks with these scientifically designed fuelings. They're nutrient dense, carbohydrate controlled, and easy to grab and go. So you literally can't goof it up. There's a lean and green meal, which you create yourself, and that has balance of protein, carbs, and healthy fats. And of course, you're drinking your water. I have mine right here. And the fuel plan is really designed just for you. So with our program, we focus on the trilogy of optimal health. There we are. And coaching uses a combination of a one-on-one team and community support for clients and patients, and provides guidance and encouragement. The coach focuses on the client's needs, values, vision, and goals in 3 principal areas. And you can see them here on the right. We focus on healthy mind, healthy body, and healthy finances. So our community of coaches, they're striving not only to improve areas of their own lives, but I think more so, we're striving to improve the lives of all of the people that we connect with. So Bob, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit what it looks like to be an Optavia coach.
Absolutely, everybody. So obviously we're going through the programs and the things that really is the glue that makes things work here. But let's talk a little bit about the benefits of becoming an independent Optavia coach. First and foremost, it reinforces your decision to be healthy. So what we mean by that, it can actually act as a personal insurance policy for your own health. You get to pay it forward and make a difference. So one of the things that we love is that when we feel healthy, we love to pay it forward and help give others the same gift. It's fun and rewarding. I mean, who doesn't like something that can actually be fun and rewarding at the same time? Obviously, we're compensated. We're compensated to help assist people, which is a lot of fun. There's the currency of goodwill. There's also the ability to fulfill financial needs and goals. You heard Molly's story earlier, so that was kind of a neat thing to hear. And also leave a legacy. Who does not want to leave a legacy? So with that, I'm going to keep on
It's really an
moving.
incredible life. And I know for us, I mean, it's such a pleasure to get to help so many people and impact so many lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what's great about our system is we actually have a progressive growth model. And you'll see here at the top that you start off as an Optavia coach. And really what you're doing there is you're just acquiring and sponsoring clients. It's really what you're doing. And if you decide to move forward, you basically grow in competencies where basically you can decide to become a business coach, where basically you are acquiring and supporting clients, and you're also acquiring and supporting coaches. And then the last piece as you move forward in your competencies is to become a business leader that works with clients and builds teams of coaches and business coaches. Now, the degree of compensation will follow these skill sets based on your level of activity. And so with that, I would absolutely love to bring on our next partner and speaker. He's a very good friend of ours. He actually was an old gym member of ours when we had our gym in business. So, and he's a very, very good friend of ours and just a wonderful person and great speaker. His name is Luke Harlan. And Luke, come on off.
All righty. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Bob and Laura, for that warm and heartfelt introduction. And also, I appreciate your mentorship, your coaching, and obviously our friendship. It's near and dear to me. Uh, as introduced, my name is Luke Harlan. I'm an independent certified coach with Optavia. And like many of our fellow coaches, I started out as a client and I dropped 65 pounds in a few months, which was very liberating for me because I was contending with my health. However, the weight, as we know on program, is just one phase. And it was just a drop in the bucket compared to the mental clarity, the energy, this new level of purpose and passion that I had for my life. A little background, I'm a solopreneur and I'm a single dad of 2 teenage boys. So being my own business owner and being a single dad, all the weight of everything really falls on my shoulders. And it's something for so long I was struggling with trying to balance all of that together. And it just got overwhelming at times. So when I was offered coaching, I didn't have a full understanding at the time of how impactful and transformative it would be for my life. I looked at it as I welcomed an additional income stream as I have a senior going to college next year, but I didn't really understand the bigger picture. And I know from an income standpoint, helping other people get healthy, we do get compensated really, really well. But as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I've spent over the years, over the decade, tens of thousands of dollars creating businesses and testing and failing and succeeding and wearing all the hats and having to skill up and learn so many different things just to see if it would work. And that's just a mental toll. And this was when I was introduced and offered coaching. Optavia coaching is a complete antithesis to that. And what I mean by that is that the only thing you need to be an Optavia coach is a big heart, a willingness to help people, being open and curious and coachable, and just to want something more out of your life. That's all you need to do is show up with those things, because Optavia is so comprehensive. It provides the mentorship, the strategy, the leadership, the training, everything you could possibly want. All you need to do is be willing to step into the next best version of yourself and take that leap of faith. And what's a really amazing thing is that belief gets extended, because when you're offered coaching, it means that somebody believes in you and that you can do it. So I highly recommend some people who offer coaching to you, explore that, because it means you have the opportunity. They see something in you that you should definitely take advantage of if you're looking to be more and do more in life. It's just an incredible opportunity. And I can tell you in all transparency, when COVID hit, my business came to a crawl, like many small businesses across America. Very, very devastating. And here I am with 2 teenage boys. My car just blew up. The transmission went. My youngest son needed braces. Of course, you need food and shelter and everything else while your economics are diminishing in this crazy times. And prior to Optavia coaching, prior to being in this like-minded community of growth and stepping up into yourself, I would have said, why is this happening to me? But instead, being in this community, I said, why is it happening for me? What is this belief that people intrinsically gave to me, seeing that I can do something just so amazing within this opportunity? And I said to myself, no, this is an opportunity for me to grow. This is an opportunity to take advantage of what has been placed in front of me. So with the car, I went out and got a new car. I put braces on my son, knowing that I had the faith that Optavia opportunity was there for me. It was something that I just believed in, and I know it could just deliver every time. So that's just something that really helped me, and it just put a smile on my face, and obviously put a straight smile on my son's face. Also, it's the opportunity provides this freedom of who you get to work with, when you work, where you work. You literally get to develop a business around a lifestyle. And not many people can say that. It's usually the other way around. So this opportunity for not only time freedom, but financial freedom by taking control of your environment and being in control of these things is what Optavia provides, which is just so amazing. But the one thing that I didn't foresee that I needed the most, that I deep down needed, was as a solopreneur, as kind of that lone wolf with all the responsibility on my shoulders, was this amazing community of like-minded, go-givers, big-hearted people. This just expanse of, I couldn't believe how much collective optimism, hope, and just the drive to be better, to do more, to impact lives was a mission, was a passion, was a purpose that I'd been missing in my life. That's something that resonated with both my head and my heart. And it's, to create a lifestyle of just doing something that was intrinsically good. And especially in this time, we have so much chaos. We have so much emotional mismanagement that leads to poor health choices, whether it's in your finance and whether it's in your body. And Optavia just brings this solution. I mean, think about it, with so many poor health choices and with what we learned earlier, 1 in 5 Americans doesn't have a savings. 70% of people are obese in the US. 60-70% are obese or overweight. 2 out of 5 people, are living paycheck to paycheck. 3 out of 5 people barely have $1,000 in savings. So there's no other time in this chaotic world where Optavia provides something where you can take control, where you can level up. Our gift, our offer, our trilogy of healthy mind, healthy body, and healthy finances has never been needed more. So this is something that has allowed me to just become a better provider, to become a better dad, to become literally more connected with the community, and become a better person, to step into the next level of who I aspire to be, the next best version. So if this is something, or if you're open, if you're curious, if you believe you're coachable and you want something more, I highly, highly encourage whoever invited you to this just to have a conversation, explore what this could do for you. It has literally changed my life. It is transformed. It is something that is incredibly scalable and limitless and amazing. So I want to thank you guys for listening to my story tonight. God bless, and thank you, Bob and Laura, for this opportunity to speak to everybody.
Oh, thank you, Luke. That was awesome. It was just so great to hear your story. I love the part about putting a smile on your face and a straight smile on your kid's face. So fun. And yeah, I mean, I see a lot of questions in the chat about coaching, and we encourage you to, as Luke said, reach back to the person who invited you here. So let's go ahead and move on to our next slide, and we're going to talk about how does it work for coaches. So this is a relational model. In our business, people really come first. It's about people helping other people, and when you help someone else, that in turn is really good for your overall optimal well-being. We are self-employed and independent. We have full and part-time opportunities, a low startup and operating costs, no inventory, flexible business, so you can work from anywhere and everywhere. No quotas or monthly purchases required, and the training and support is all free and complete. I love that.
Absolutely, and I love this picture of this lady here working.
That looks like
at
me
home
a
in
lot of
PJs.
days. Actually, that might be me on a dressed up kind of day.
Yeah,
At home.
absolutely. Love
Yeah, so let's see, what does our Optavia coach support look like? Well, we have comprehensive training system where you learn as you earn. You're working with your business coach and a mentorship team, and we employ team coaching so you can apprentice as you grow. You work at your own pace. We love to say that we set the course and you set the pace, and we have optional local, regional, and national wellness and training events.
Yeah, what I really truly love about the business side of this is that you're not doing this alone. You really do have a team of support. It's really what we call reciprocal mentorship, which is really quite a special, unique model for that matter. So with that, guys, so I'm so excited to just share a few things before we go. And those are really the next steps, which I highly recommend that you reach out to the person who shared this with you and get on a phone call with them, or actually get on a video chat with them. You can explore more with them about what we have to offer, and to really just see if it's a good fit for you at this time. We would love to have you join our Optavia mission, which we say lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time, and help the world create optimal health and well-being. You might decide to get started with the program today, or you might decide you want to go ahead and begin to pay it forward yourself. Literally only takes a minute or two to get started, and you can join us today or tomorrow. But with that,
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and have a great rest of your evening. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
At Optavia, our mission is to offer the world lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. The prior audio contained the personal testimonials of independent coaches and clients within the Optavia community. Their results are based on the unique experiences of their journey. We cannot guarantee like or similar outcomes. We hope those stories inspire you to continue your journey with or to consider joining Optavia. But please note that they have not been verified and your individual journey to optimal health will vary. As always, it is our recommendation that you speak with a healthcare provider in the US or a doctor in Singapore and Hong Kong prior to beginning your journey with Optavia. Additionally, this audio may have contained income or earning representations of some independent Optavia coaches. We cannot guarantee financial success. Success with Optavia is derived from successful sales efforts, which require hard work, diligence, skill, persistence, competence, and leadership. Optavia acknowledges that this audio may be accessible to Optavia coaches in the US, Hong Kong, and Singapore. For independent Optavia coaches operating in the US, please see the Optavia Income Disclosure Statement for statistics on actual earnings of US coaches under the US Compensation Plan. Please note that the Income Disclosure Statement only applies to independent Optavia coaches operating in the US under the US Compensation Plan and does not in any way constitute any representations as to actual or potential accrual of benefits for Hong Kong or Singapore coaches under the International Compensation Plan. Yours in health, the Optavia team.